Welcome to Hollywood Hustle, where we bring you the best in nostalgia, remembering classic TV shows and the unforgettable characters that made them legendary. Today, we're diving into Rab C, Nesbitt, the Scottish sitcom that aired from 1988 to 2014. This show, packed with sharp humor and unforgettable characters, became a staple of British television. But what happened to the stars of Rab C, Nesbitt after the show ended? Join us on this nostalgic journey as we take a look back at the cast, then and now. Gregor Fischer as Rab C, Nesbitt. First up is Gregor Fischer, born on December 22, 1953, in Menstrie, Clackmannanshire, Scotland. Gregor was 35 when he took on the iconic role of Rab C, Nesbitt in 1988. Rab, an unemployed, cynical Glaswegian who often delivered biting social commentary, quickly became a cultural icon. Fisher's portrayal of Rab made him a household name in Scotland, and he went on to star in films like Love Actually, The Merchant of Venice, and The Baldy Man. As of 2025, Gregor is 71 and has stepped back from major acting roles, choosing a quieter life in Scotland. His impact, however, remains strong, with Rab still being a symbol of working-class life in Thatcher-era Scotland. Tony Rohr as James Cotter. Tony Rohr, born on August 19, 1941, in Glasgow, Scotland, portrayed James Cotter, Rab's lifelong friend and neighbor. Known for his womanizing ways and off-color jokes, James was often the comedic foil to Rab's rants. Outside of acting, Tony became a celebrated playwright, with his Steamy becoming a classic of Scottish theatre. Now 83 years old in 2025, Tony is retired, occasionally appearing at literary and theatre events in Scotland. His work continues to influence Scottish stage and screen productions. Barbara Raffetti as Ella Cotter. Barbara Raffetti, born on January 15, 1950, in Clydebank, Scotland, played Ella Cotter, James's sharp-tongued and no-nonsense wife. She became a standout character in the series, often exchanging witty remarks with James while holding her ground in the chaotic world of Rab C, Nesbitt. Barbara has enjoyed a long acting career, with notable appearances in River City, Hamish Macbeth, and The Last Bus. Now 75 years old, Barbara continues to be recognized as one of Scotland's beloved character actresses. Elaine C. Smith as Mary Nesbitt. Elaine C. Smith, born on August 2, 1958, in Newmill, North Lanarkshire, Scotland, played Mary, Rab's resilient and long-suffering wife. Mary was a symbol of strength, dignity, and common sense, providing balance to Rab's chaotic life. Elaine's career has been prolific, with standout roles in Two Doors Down and a passionate advocacy for social and women's rights. Now 66 years old, Elaine continues to inspire with her activism and powerful performances. Ford Kiernan as Jack Jarvis, still game. Ford Kiernan, born on January 10, 1962, in Dennistoun, Glasgow, Scotland, provided the voice of Jack Jarvis in Rab C, Nesbitt in 1996. Though his role was behind the scenes, Ford would go on to become one of Scotland's most iconic comedic talents. Best known for co-creating Still Game and starring in Cheywin the Fat, Ford has earned numerous awards for his sharp wit and iconic delivery. Now 63, Ford remains active in Scottish television, comedy, and public appearances. Brian Pettifer as Andra. Brian Pettifer, born on January 1, 1953, in Glasgow, Scotland, played Andra, one of Rab's closest and most eccentric companions. Andra was known for his oddball insights, often offering comic relief in the show's darker moments. Brian's acting career spans decades, with notable roles in The Chronicles of Narnia and The Legend of Barney Thompson. At 72 years old, Brian lives a relatively private life, occasionally participating in retrospectives on British television. Norman Lovett as Brother Gideon. Norman Lovett, born on October 31, 1946, in Windsor, Berkshire, England, portrayed Brother Gideon, a religious character whose seriousness added an intriguing dimension to the show's chaos. Best known for his role as Holly, the deadpan ship's computer in Red Dwarf, Norman's surreal and dry humor made him a cult favorite. At 78, Norman occasionally returns to the stage for live comedy performances, maintaining his reputation in British alternative comedy. Ewan Cuthbertson as Drunk Man. Ewan Cuthbertson, born on January 4, 1930, in Glasgow, Scotland, played a minor but memorable role as a drunk man in Rab C, Nesbitt. Known for his commanding presence and deep voice, Ewan was also an accomplished stage actor. He passed away on September 4, 2009, at 79, leaving behind a significant legacy in Scottish arts. His contributions to the Scottish acting community continue to be celebrated. Andrew Fairley as Gash Nesbitt. Andrew Fairley, born in 1963 in Scotland, portrayed Gash, Rab and Mary's rebellious son. Gash was sharp-witted and often clashed with his father, embodying the younger generation's struggles. Although Andrew stepped away from acting after Rab C, Nesbitt, his portrayal of Gash remains beloved by fans. At 62 years old, Andrew lives a private life, away from the limelight but fondly remembered by fans of the show. Sean Scandan as Shug. Sean Scandan, born on August 18, 1948, in Glasgow, Scotland, portrayed Shug, a recurring character who represented the older, battle-worn generation. With a strong theater background, Sean's career included roles in Monarch of the Glen and Dr. Finley's Casebook. Sadly, Sean passed away on April 17, 2017, at 68, after a short illness. His death was mourned in the Scottish arts community. Ian McCall as Dodie. Ian McCall, born on January 27, 1954, in Clydebank, Scotland, played Dodie, the soft-spoken and somewhat naive character. Ian's warmth and comic timing brought subtle humor to the show. Ian was also known for his work on City Lights and other Scottish TV series. He passed away on July 4, 2013, at 59, following a battle with cancer. He is remembered fondly by fans for his contributions to Scottish entertainment. Russell Hunter as Dasa. Russell Hunter, born on February 18, 1925, in Glasgow, Scotland, portrayed Dasa, a philosophical figure who often offered profound observations. Russell's acting career spanned 5 decades, with roles in Caelan and many other films and television shows. He passed away on February 26, 2004, at 79, after battling cancer. His deep voice and intense presence left a lasting legacy in British theatre and television. John Cusack as Nori. John Cusack, born in 1963 in Scotland, portrayed Nori, a supporting character who added energy to the show. Known for his involvement in Outlaw King and Valhalla Rising, John has had a diverse career in film and TV. Now 62, John remains active in both stage productions and screen roles, continuing to be a part of the Scottish entertainment scene. Conclusion: the legacy of Rab C, Nesbitt. While many of the Rab C, Nesbitt cast members have passed on, their legacy continues to live on through the show's iconic characters and the lasting impact they made on Scottish television. From Rab's rants to Mary's wisdom, the show still holds a special place in the hearts of fans. Which character did you love most? How has Rab C, Nesbitt influenced your view of Scottish comedy? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more nostalgic content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.